What up, what up, what up? Hey, everybody. Shout out to everybody in the chat who pulled up on your girl. I see y'all in the building. Got the Brosy Banga. Hey, T. Hey, Leavenmore. Hey, Mox. Hey, Demo. Nikki. Shauna. Talking with Tay. Hey, everybody. Word on the street is, hey, ready for 'em. Girl, word on the street is that today we're commenting on old tea. Let me find out. We bringing up the old, which shouldn't have been out there. Let's talk about that part first. Let's talk about how this content really was so irrelevant that it literally had no purpose being out there. But we already know we got a clout chasing friend who still wants to be a friend in the mix. Like, boy, I can't believe it. I can't believe that we're here today. Can't believe that Stewie has the nerve to call someone bitter, a bitter second baby mama. Now, what she did do for us today was debunk her fans, her hater fans, the ones that spend majority of their time just pretty much hating on Chrisean. Yeah, those people. I guess we could call them supporters, fans, haters, whatever, because they don't really do anything for her. They don't support her. They don't show up to her shows. They don't show up to her meet and greets. They don't buy her gear. They don't listen to her music. They don't run up her interviews. They don't do anything for her, but sit here and focus on Chrisean, her supporters, what she's doing, what she got going on, where she at, what's her court case, if Blueface and her messing around, if they ain't, if they is, like, what's tea? Like, what's the problem? I'm really trying to figure that out. What's really the problem? Why is the conversation constantly about Chrisean? Can anybody tell me that? Somebody let me know. Somebody that's minding their business. Somebody that married your baby daddy. Yeah. Somebody that is focused on moving forward, but we're stuck here in the past. Hey, Samara. Hey, everybody. Chrisean is definitely the clout. So as you guys can see here on the screen, being a bitter second baby mama is crazy work. That's crazy. I just couldn't really believe that I was seeing that after as bitter as Jaidyn has been the entire time. Like, it's the craziest thing to me. Like, she's too bitter. Just look at this.
I'm not gonna watch Child, so you're gonna be stuck to watch Child. I'm gonna bring the baby to your house like they gave it to me, so now it's...
You think I'm gonna watch y'all Child?
Yeah. If we together?
You think I'm gonna watch y'all's Child? No, I'm being serious now. You think I'm gonna watch y'all? Fuck this internet shit. You think I'm gonna watch? You think I'm no. Swear to God on everything I love. You think I'm gonna watch y'all's Child?
I think if she fucks up and they say you're not physically fit to watch Child.
Now, remind you, I asked y'all for the receipts, right? That's just one. Do you guys know that I have so many receipts of Stewie being the bitter one that I can't even pull them all up? Y'all know I'm new to this, but I'm true to this. So one thing I will say is hit the like button if you want to see some more debunks. You feel me? Because I got them lined up. I mean, even if y'all start sending them to my inbox while I'm on live, that'll help me because I could just go to my inbox, pull it up. But I'm definitely about to empty the clip. That's fine. I'm definitely about to empty the clip. So it's 169 in the chat. I want to see 169 likes though. Because what we're not about to do is call somebody bitter when clearly you're bitter. And you're bitter with the wrong person. Let's talk about that too. Because Blueface was wrong, but we ain't talking about him today. Because he ain't saying nothing. We talking about Stewie because she needs to just let it go.
It's going to change, or you think it's just going to be safe?
I don't know. There's really no plan. I don't really have no plan in my head, just because obviously it's just kind of like, I guess it ain't real until it really happened. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? For me anyway, because, you know, he always promised me one thing and then it just turned out to be something else. I'm kind of like in my surreal moment right now.
Yeah.
And
now let me guess. It's not real still? He's here, baby. He's here. He's here. Is it still not real for you? Because it's given very real to me. I mean, you came in the house while they were making one.
It wasn't anything in particular or nothing crazy. I just was like, oh, maybe he can't hear me or maybe he's in the shower. So I walk upstairs and that's what's going on. I'm like, you're weird, bro. Like,
wait, so you open the, no, I have you here. You open the door and what's happening? Just give us a visual.
They on the bed and he just looked like a goofball. Like, he just looks like a deer in headlights. Like, and I'm just like, what's good? That's when, you know, that's like the whole situation where she went on Shade Room, like she did this and she did that. But I was the first one to buck, so I don't know what that is all about. But we know what happened in that room.
Wait, y'all got in a fight?
I wanted to.
Did she have her tooth in at the time or no?
No.
Okay. So now.
Exactly.
Listen, we was butt naked, all right? Let me tell my side of the story now.
Tell it. Let me see.
Now, let's keep it all the way a buck. You feel me? Let's keep it all the way a buck. All right. Me and my baby daddy together. You feel me? He's famous. He's doing a show with girls. Red flag. Hello. Clock the T. Red flag. Why would you allow your baby daddy to have a show called Blue Girls Club where he's basically looking for a love of his life, telling you it's an artist? Was it not clicking? Was it not clicking? Because that right there should have been where you had your beef initially. Like, come on now, we're not even doing this. You feel me? We're not doing this. At the end of the day, you're sitting up here focusing on the woman who your man fell in love with, obviously, and then the whole idea is to build your career off of his back, and the career is not working, and then you're going to follow in her footsteps and do every little thing that she does. Where would she wear? Get your hair done like her? Like, come on now. Come on now. Come on now, please. Girl, you're so bitter. You're too bitter. You're still bitter. Those was old videos. I saw somebody in the chat say, "Oh, old videos." Baby, is this not recent?
Disappointed in the fact that he got my daughter's name like around the same time.
Baby, you were worried about a man that you said you broke up with, and you're worrying about him and what tat he's getting and the time frame of the tat. And baby, it don't matter. If you was pressed about him getting your baby's name, your baby is 2. You should have been pressing that line in year 1, baby. Why would you wait right until he get her name tatted to bring that up? Like, you're bitter. You're very bitter. And I'm going to drop the link for anybody who wants to come up and remind everybody how bitter she really is, because she's definitely bitter, and the most bitter of them all. Because at the end of the day, when you really think about it, we could pull up 1,000 clips of Jaidyn publicly speaking negatively or hating on Chrisean, whatever, throwing shade, throwing a rock, hiding her hand. But how many times can you really pull up Chrisean speaking negatively of her? Not many. Not many. You might be able to pull a few. They was throwing jabs. They were both throwing jabs. But baby, it was never giving what you gave, which is bitter. She never gave bitter. She always said her problem was with the man. So not understanding where, you know, you're not registering that your problem should be with your baby daddy, but you need to let it go, baby. They done already got married. You know, we done already seen that happened. She told us out of her own mouth. They both posted the emojis in their bios. I mean, I'm just not understanding what we're not understanding, okay? You been knew what it was. He told you. He tried to tell you.
My water got broken.
Because you took too long. Right? You went past your due date, so they had to break your order. You couldn't have planned for something like that, right? How many kids you got? That bitch got us, baby. She got us.
She got you. I'm good.
Baby, you are not good, obviously. Here we are, all these years later, from the guy that proposed to you, pulled the proposal back, had a baby on you, let you tell it, because to my recollection, y'all were not together. But if you want to run with that narrative, that even makes it even sillier for us to be here today. Because why are you focusing on somebody that did all this to you and you never have nothing negative to say about him? Everything you say is about Chrisean. You done made a song about the girl, another song about the girl, another song about the girl. Like, ma'am, please. I'm tired. I just don't understand. You're really bitter. You're so bitter, you're taking it out on the child. You were taking it out on the child before you even knew he was going to love the child the way that he was. It's not giving. It's really not.
No JUCO unless.
I thought I had another video right there pulled up, but I don't know. It's just not giving, what I thought it was going to give. And I'm just really feeling sorry for her because she needs to understand that as a woman, you're out here looking crazy for real because you already said you moved on. So moving on would mean that you're not going to continuously talk about the same thing with the same person. You're going to move on. Go get you a new man, new woman, something. But apparently you can't keep anything. And then the whole faking like you went and seen him situation, like that's crazy to me. I guess that's how this all got started. You wanted everybody to think that you went and saw Blue, and then you and Carlissa came up with this whole plan to troll and say, oh, she probably did go and see Blue. Girl, bye. You did not go see no Blue. If you did, good for you anyways. It wouldn't even matter either way. It really wouldn't even matter. I don't know if you guys seen the video. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about her as far as her trying to pretend like she went to see him. Now, I will say that I'm from LA. I know what the freeway looks like to get to Lancaster. So, I mean, it did look like the 14 freeway, but I don't know, This did look like the 14 freeway, which is the freeway. And shout out to Honey with T. That's my girl. I'm not posting the song because I don't want to get a copyright, but this does look like the 14 freeway. This is the freeway you take if you headed to Lancaster. But that doesn't necessarily mean that that's where she was going. And everybody else doesn't know that. So, hey, how do we know? How do we really know? This is why you bitter and you're clout chasing. And word on the street is don't waste your money on the OnlyFans, okay? Don't do it. Do not waste your money on the OnlyFans. I promise you, I have seen the OnlyFans thanks to one of our supporters, one of the biggest. I ain't gonna drop her name, but I will say, what I will say is that she literally has the same pictures that we've already seen on Instagram on her OnlyFans. Like, do not waste your money. You don't want to waste your money to see the side baby mama to the what she say, the second baby mama. Oh, okay, confirmation. Oh, okay, thanks. Something we needed. But I'm gonna drop the link, and I want you guys to come up, and I want y'all to chime in a little bit and let me know, what y'all think. What's really tea? Who do you feel is the bitter baby mama? Who do you feel is the bitter baby mama?
I'm not gonna watch Child, so you're gonna be stuck to watch Child. I'm gonna bring the baby to your house like they gave it to me, so now it's...
You think I'm gonna watch y'all Child?
Yeah. If we together...
You think I'm gonna watch y'all's Child? No, I'm being serious.
We got a viewer. Hey, Drita.
Hey, boo boo, how you doing?
Girl, I am doing okay. Today is a day for the books, okay?
Oh
Stewie
yeah.
called Chrisean the bitter baby mama. How do you feel about that? Do you really think that Chrisean is bitter, or do you think Jaidyn is bitter?
Stewie, of course. Come on now, girl. Like the thing is, Chrisean never felt. I mean, Chrisean just don't give a f about her. To be honest, she really don't. And then the thing is, nobody don't give a f about what Stewie is saying unless it's about Chrisean. That's the thing. That's what, and
That's
not
facts. That's
understanding.
facts.
Nobody even check it, even by her even being, girl, you on Zeus Network. You literally nobody. You know for a fact nobody's checking for you like that unless Chris. You don't go viral unless you mention Chrisean. I would, girl. That is not a flex. Come on now, like sis,
Oh,
you need
you
to go
can't go
ahead.
viral for nothing. She's been talking about all kind of stuff, like literally trying. And I guess everything else was like, it's not working. I'm gonna have to resort to this. And this is just what she resorted to. It had to be what she resorted to because she been trying. We gotta give her that. We gotta give her that. But it's like
Yes, she's trying.
it's
That's
it's
all
not
she's doing.
giving. Nobody's interested. It's boring.
It
And you're literally the
exactly.
most boring character on Baddies. I didn't say it, we didn't say it. I mean, we were saying it, but it's literally everybody else. The whole world sees it. Baddies pages are seeing it. Zeus pages are seeing it. So what's the problem? Why are you not registering that you need to give some more excitement? Focus on you.
Exactly.
Learn something
She's
about you that's entertaining.
Yeah, it's like she doesn't have a life outside of speaking about Chrisean and Blue in order for her to be able to go viral, in order for people to be talking about her. Like even her so-called, no, I'm not gonna even call them fans, rock haters. Like y'all basically going in about Chrisean so much. Y'all not even trying to buy this girl merch. Y'all not even promoting her at shows. Like y'all, I mean, even in the clip, like her recent performances that I've seen, people she was trying to interact with the crowd. They weren't checking for her. It was
At
funny to me
all.
because I'm
At
like,
all.
yes, and then you everything you're doing, you following in Chrisean's footsteps, but you're unsuccessful. You're unsuccessful. That's the thing. You're embedded. You're supposed to be a so-called quote unquote celebrity guest. Then you done sat there and got your ass dragged by Biggie of all people. Come on
Of
now.
all people.
And you got all this mouth. And then the thing is, if you already felt some type of way or whatever, why you didn't keep that same energy when you was in the same car with Chrisean? That's my thing.
Yeah.
You didn't. You wouldn't. But Chrisean even said something about sliding your ass, and what you did, nothing, nothing at
That was
all.
my whole thing, right? That's my whole thing. You can be mad because me personally, if my baby daddy did to me what her baby daddy did to her, in the beginning, you should have pulled up, did your big one by yourself. I wouldn't have had to call nobody. Once I would have did my big one, or I would have met with you face to face, that would have been the opportunity to do everything that needed to be done. And then it would have been either been hands washed with you, or we're moving forward because at this point, our kids are siblings. Let's just put it past us. But you
Exactly.
literally can't do that. You sat in her face, you act like it was cool. You watched her baby be there in your face with the daddy, and then now you're literally mad all over again. Like, why do you keep forgiving her, saying it's not a problem, and then all of a sudden being bitter again after you moved on? So you say, but we know she ain't really moved on.
She's
Because if
not
you
moved
really
on.
had moved on, the whole thing, we wouldn't even be here today. You wouldn't have nothing to
Exactly.
talk about.
Exactly. Because come on now, who's really bringing Stewie up? Come on, who's bringing her up? Like seriously, girl, you don't even have personality. It seems like you're trying to adopt a whole nother woman's style. Like you're not even trying to be in the lane of your own. You following in Chrisean's footsteps. You doing music. You doing baddies. Like come on now. And then on top of that, Blue that sat there and played in your damn face for years.
1,000
What?
times.
Exactly. So, and then I turned around. He did that little fake ass proposal that everybody knew was fake. I mean, anybody knows that Blue was not serious when he proposed to that girl, and he only to turn around and be right. He got his face between Chrisean and behind right before he go
Girl,
to jail.
a nigga got one time to play with me like that. You play with me like that, and it's up and it's stuck. There's no way
Yes,
you're gonna propose to me and then think that I'm going to then you're gonna pull it back, and then I'm gonna still be on some lovey-dovey at some point with you. Like, no, there's no way you're gonna play in my face like that. Once you played in my face and showed me that you weren't gonna marry me after all these years and all this time I put in, and you moved on,
hmm
okay, let's move on. What are you waiting on? What do you want him to do
and
next? Because all he's
the,
going to do is
and
do something colder to you. I mean, what are you really waiting on?
yes, and the crazy thing about it, it took for him to be mad with another female for him to propose to her. That's what people are not getting. Like for him to even propose to her the way that he did, he was pissed with Chrisean. He was moving off of being pissed with her. That's how he was moving because,
Mm-hmm.
like, after he proposed, when this was like a few weeks later, he was with Chrisean in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Mm-hmm.
when he tried to lie, and I think he had her phone or something and deleted something out of her phone, but everybody she was trying to find out how to access the old messages and stuff in her iCloud, and social media helped her do it.
Posted Krishan phone number, all type of
Yes,
stuff. Bitter,
yes,
bitter,
yes,
bitter.
yes. That's why I
She's
was
so
like,
bitter.
that's crazy. That's it. She is, but she's gonna forever be bitter. And then the thing is, she know that, and the reason why she's the most bothered by Chrisean is because she know that Blue really got strong feelings for her. That's a woman. One thing about it.
Mm-hmm.
One thing about us women, we're very intuitive, and we know for a fact if a man is really digging a woman or not. But one thing I refuse to be is no back burner female. Like, come on now, girl, you could have been and found somebody else or whatever and moved on with your life, but you sat there. You so
Facts.
hell bent on trying to be in competition with this woman. Like you can't compete where you can't compare, baby. That's just all to it. Like a lot of people be with people that be with people for like 30 plus 20, 30 plus years. They just don't last. I mean, it's not a bad thing, but it just don't some people just don't work out. You could be with somebody for a long time. They talking about something because oh, they've been together for such and such. They have history. They have kids and stuff. And all. I'm like, that still doesn't that doesn't mean anything, especially when your heart is not in it. And his heart is
Yeah.
not with Stewie.
I think he
It's
stayed
not.
with her because he did have the kids with her, and he wanted to at least be, you know, feeling like he was
And
doing something right. But he told us numerous times she didn't
yeah,
believe in him. He didn't feel like she was supportive. He didn't feel like they were going to go any further. He invested in her. She didn't do anything with it. She was lazy. She was just collecting. He had to pretty much force her this career on her, and it was all based on, since I'm mad at my new baby mama, I'm gonna just use you to get back at her. There's no way I would have agreed to that. There's no way. Everybody
exactly.
knew the proposal was fake. She knew the proposal was fake. You could look and tell the proposal was fake because it was all calculated. It was all calculated. We watched
Yeah.
it all play out every day.
Because who finna propose to be while a whole bunch of strippers are around and football? No, you are not finna play with me like that. No.
Yeah, that wasn't even a way that I would want to be,
That's
represented.
mm-mm.
If you was gonna propose to me, It wouldn't have been like, I mean, you can't really tell a man how to propose either. But at the same time, it's all about respect. What did he need strippers there for? And your friends. That's another thing. How can a man you love sit here and have you bring your homegirls over here to shake it all up in his face constantly? There's no way. There's no way. There is no way that I'm not about to let my friends twerk for my dude. Like, that's not how that go. And then on top of that, y'all had his Rolls Royce, and then pictures pop up a couple days after the proposal with Blueface jacket in Chrisean's live.
Exactly.
Then the picture post up of him and Chrisean Jesus in the Rolls Royce, him loving on his baby. The baby that she claims she didn't know was his, but then now today she the second baby mama. She knew all along. She's been knowing. She just can't handle it. Like Carlissa said, she's never going to accept the baby. We already seen that part. She's not going to accept the baby because she's so hurt for whatever reason, and I don't understand why she's so bitter. Let me show y'all something. I got something to show because she's definitely bitter. The ring was definitely too small. I see y'all. Yeah, the ring was definitely too small.
That ring was super small. It was so that. That's the ring that he stole from Chrisean, scratched off her finger, right?
Look at this. This is bitter.
Let's go. Jaidyn, how did we get close? I think I met her through Jiggy, but we got close to Quincy.
Listen closely, guys.
I
Uh-oh.
don't know.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
girl, ain't nobody tagging you. That girl over there bitter. This tonight that Blueface was with Chrisean. Jaidyn had just dropped her little song. She was sick, baby. She was sick. She was sick. Okay? She could not get over it. She was.
What's that?
Yeah, that's the same night. Yeah, she was even mad at me. Yeah,
you didn't even do anything. She said, "I hate that bitch."
I didn't do literally. I post the same thing everybody else posts, so I'm trying to understand why everybody be so mad at me for saying the same thing everybody else say. But I guess it's because I'm hot tea, hot chocolate. They don't do it like me. So since they don't, that's why I decided to let you know the hot tea, hot chocolate way. That's Stewie. You're not it. You're the bitter one. He needs to get over it, period. Because at the end of the day, he does not want to be with you. It's obvious. He never wanted to be with you. If it wasn't Chrisean, it would be somebody else. It's not you. It would never be you. It could never be you. Didn't she say that? It could never be her or something like that. That's what I heard.
Child, that's why it's funny to me because, and then the people that be just tuning in when she so-called went semi-viral today or whatever, and people were like, "Oh, tell me something. I thought Chrisean changed." I'm saying, like, don't y'all MS know that this video is old? This video is completely old. Chrisean ain't spoke on that girl, and Chrisean prayed for the girl recently. Like, she ain't checking for her. That's why I think
why should it respond to that? You responded to stuff, you commenting, you obviously see, and it's crazy how she always end up on a hate page. Ain't that crazy? You only commenting and finding your way on hate pages, but at the same time, they're posting everything about Chrisean. So we know you seeing it now. You're confirming that you see everything, but you pick and choose what you reply to. Why you didn't reply to her praying for you guys? Why you not trying to keep it positive and keep it moving forward? Why?
And straight up, and then this is what really got me about the birthday thing. When she straight up like when she tried to throw shots, then like Chrisean can't post her child. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy to me because if it was your
like
birthday,
her birthday is so important.
Exactly, but
girl, your birthday ain't no national holiday.
And and people was like, and it's like, Carlissa, she was mad at Chrisean and all that. I'm like, oh my God, what sense are you making? You can't tell me what to post. I can post on any day that I choose to. Like, why is you concerned about what I'm doing? Let your birthday be about your birthday. Don't revolve your birthday around what I do, is what I'm saying. But people were so mad. They were so mad that Chrisean went viral. That was crazy.
I'm all for Chrisean. Love my gal down, but I'm not gonna sit here and act like I wouldn't be bitter at the fact that my children's father played me like that. She does have a reason to be bitter. She does. But after you've already met the person, met the woman in person, why are you still bitter? After you've already had the opportunity to be bitter, you already went through the bitter stage. The bitter stage was in the beginning when her tooth came out and all of that. But once you guys came face to face, what was the problem with you addressing her right then and there and then leaving it there? Like, why are we here today if you've already moved on? You seen that he done got her name tatted. So I'm just trying to understand, at what point does the bitterness go away? She already said she's taking shit and turning it from lemonade, squeezing lemon, turning lemons into lemonade. She's bitter. She's bitter.
And see, the thing is, if she's bitter or whatever, she's bitter towards the wrong person. Chrisean ain't the problem. Blue is.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. She know Chrisean would tear her up, and that's why she popping it. Yeah. Why would you wait to pop it now? That's the whole thing. You had so much time. Chrisean used to go live, baby, every other day, and with your baby daddy when he wasn't with you. Matter of fact, the day you decided to walk away and leave or whatever happened, we don't know. From what you said, you left, you walked away, you had a divorce party. At that point, let me ask Swaggin to the stage. Hey, Swaggin. You here? You got to unmute.
Yeah. Well, yes, I had muted right for a minute. I heard my baby.
No, not you. It's somebody else. Swaggin, are you here? Can you hear me? I'm gonna take you down until you unmute. But yeah, basically, what I was saying was like basically like you had that opportunity to address her, and once you already put it out there that there was no problem, why are you doubling back now and making problems, commenting on old stuff like you didn't see it live like we all did? That's most women problem, blaming the other women and not the man. Yeah, because I see me, I'm gonna be done with both of y'all. There will be no linking up and having a meet up in a car and going live and all of that. That's when you can say, oh yeah, she's bitter, you know, and she has the right to be bitter. Yeah, because you standing on being bitter, but you've already passed that. You already act like it wasn't a problem. Yeah, she can't mess with her. She need that to have that energy for Blueface, not Chrisean. I don't respect that throwing rocks and hiding her hand. I don't either, period. I really don't. Don't forget the ring didn't fit and didn't. That finger looked like it had got bit by a spider. It was swelled up. It was pink. It was red. The ring was literally it was sitting at her knuckle. It was sitting at her knuckle, literally. And I want to take a second to shout out to the mods. Thank you for keeping the chat clean. Shout out my girl Fab, Demo, Love and War, Candace, everybody in the chat. I appreciate you guys for coming. Thank you guys for all the likes. We running it up. 347 in the chat. Shout out to everybody tuned in with your girl Hot Tea Hot Chocolate. And if you here and you cannot find my new Instagram, it's at the top of the screen. Chocolate MUA. I lost my page. Hot Tea Hot Chocolate. So we starting over with the Chocolate MUA. We're gonna be doing some beauty things and a little bit of everything. And then also, if you're not already following my Hot Shit podcast, make sure you tune in with that, because I'll be blogging more about my personal business, personal life, and everything like that. But let me get back to the show. Hey, that's Pie. Let me let you on the stage because I know you here to pop it, girl.
Hey, y'all. Hey, girl, look, I was looking for some stuff to see you, girl, but I was looking for a specific video, but I found it. The one when he took the baby and she was clicking out.
Oh,
after
yeah.
she realized it. I need you to post that.
It's so many receipts. It's too many. It's way
I even
too
found
many.
the one where she was explaining to you on the live about how she had to take her and left Blue and all that. Like, she really was looking out for you on so many occasions, knowing that she could have just went with her move.
Mm-hmm.
She could have just went with her moving and didn't have no feelings about you. Because again, she didn't steal him, and I'm tired of that stealing. He was already gone before she even entered the sector. And I keep on saying, from day one, and he said it from day one, because I just ran into someone, he said he knew from day one. So he said it himself from day one, and you saw it, and you went over there and fooled with that girl. If it wasn't for you fooling with her for nothing, she would still have her teeth while they be trying to drag her about her teeth. She was naturally beautiful
Right?
until the bitter baby mama went over there because she couldn't take that she was beautiful and
Yeah, because you
felt
said
like
it. Hugged up with my nigga on live and all that. And
Were
girl,
they
you're
even
touching
a
on
really
him.
together?
manipulative bitch.
Were they even really together at the time when that happened?
If they were, we didn't
They had
know.
just got out of poly relationship
Girl, I
with a whole other
swear,
woman. She never
that's
was.
crazy.
She never was the mainstream. You always got played. It just stopped there, and you made it. You made it worse when you went over there fooling with her, because you thought she was a pushover, and you can't even beat her with blindfolds on. So I don't know why you decide to want to start popping it, but you got them over there putting a battery in your back. You got them over there putting a battery in your back. You want the fame so bad that you'll get whooped for it. Because
Yeah,
we all see that you can't fight.
literally. Because girl, if you can't see Biggie, you can't even see a kid at this point. So definitely, you don't want them hands that Chrisean got because baby, she would have you all drugged up and down the pavement for real.
Not half the whole time. He been messing with other girls since when they started messing.
He made it clear in the interview that he had relations with over 1,000 women in 1 year, and that was within her 10 years. So, baby, why weren't you mad at them thousands of women that he was sleeping with? Why? Why weren't you mad at them?
He literally have a time frame of women. Like literally, like Angela, how Angela was his full-time girlfriend. Can anybody explain to me that? How
Yeah,
somebody gonna
she
break up
was.
something that was already broken? You
And
know
let
how
Angela tell it she was the first girlfriend.
exactly. You know how I don't know if y'all have seen that analogy of they'll show you a glass broke, they'll show it whole, then they'll show it broken, then they'll show it taping it back together, trying to put it back together, and they'll never be the same. Y'all saw that? Y'all ever saw that analogy of a whole glass and then it breaks? It's like it's like a example of breaking a heart or something, or like
Oh
ruining a
yeah, yeah,
relationship.
yeah. I seen,
Yeah,
I
I know
seen
what
that
you're talking
that's
before.
what
about.
that
Yeah.
is. That's what that is.
Child. I
And
don't
and
understand what she's not understanding. It's like it doesn't matter what you do at this point. The baby is already his. They're already locked in. Why are we constantly going back and forth with your fans about everything that is already set in stone? It doesn't matter what is said, it's not going to change
and
at the end of
somebody made a valid point, and I'm gonna bring this up every time. Um, the people did a whole show of Crazy in Love, 2 seasons.
hmm.
Like
Literally. You sit at
none
home.
that clicked in that it was over.
And then you could use the excuse because she will swear up and down she was doing it for the money, but you don't sell your soul for the money. You don't do that because if you really working with feelings, you cannot do it. You can't do it. Now, if you was the type of baby mama that wasn't working with feelings, then you can say that. And then a person can be like, all right, she was in it for the money. But clearly you weren't even in it for the money because you don't seem like you gained anything from it.
Right, because and that'll be a lie too, because remember she was explaining that they was talking about it one time, and he was like making excuses, like he had to stay at the house because there wasn't no security, because she was pressuring him. You could see she was pressuring him. The moment she saw that Chrisean was touching him too much, she said she ran over there. So you wasn't risking it all. You wasn't risking it all. He made that decision to do that for the sake of him and his career. You just had to follow suit. So it wasn't like
Mhm.
he said, "Oh, I'm about to go make this money, just chill." You was crashing out then before they even became something.
Yeah, and right now, at this point, I feel like she's doing everything on her own because she's literally crashing out over, like everybody's saying in the chat, the tattoo. The tattoo sent her over the edge.
Yeah, the
It was one
the
thing for
interview
him to
let us
be
know
playing
everything we
around with
needed to
her,
know.
but to be literally tatting her on your face, you've been with him 10 years and you didn't even get a spot on the face.
She said it, and she said it. Oh, we all knew about the other tattoo. And that's why I always keep on saying, people be saying, oh, they be saying, oh, we don't know him. We do know him. We know this one right here. Y'all know that one. We know this one. He done displayed. I don't care what happened behind closed doors. Everything they put out here was authentic. You can't tell me they was performing. You can't make that kind of stuff up.
Look at this, y'all. Look at this.
Do you have the one where he was with Whack on there?
And can you be with somebody if they're not going to accept your children? Like, I would never ever be with anyone that didn't accept them.
But you don't think if the DNA test is taken, you don't think that Jane will accept?
No.
What's she gonna do?
Something. He gonna, like she said, he gonna keep his baby over there, and it ain't coming over here, and she don't want that to do. I don't.
Do you think that will shatter that whole image of what she's been waiting on forever? This family where he would be done running the streets and they would just get married and be a family and live happily ever after.
Yes, that did shatter it. Like, I was in disbelief, and we went back and forth, me and her, a couple of times. Like, I think it's his. No, it's not. I think it's his. Like, me and her played the guessing game for a while, but I feel like she knew the whole time. Like, she always stood that I think it's his, and I kept saying, no, I don't think so. You know. So.
Well, if it is, maybe you all can do this next thing that we have on the slide. The next one says, you eating at Golden Corral for Thanksgiving.
Because I just feel like Jaidyn is not going to accept Chrisean's baby.
Now, if the mother-in-law is telling us this, what more? I mean, she's told us time and time again. Carlissa told us 1,000 times how bitter Jaidyn was. When she was mad at them and wasn't cool with them, she let it all out. She emptied the clip.
That's why I tagged the other day, and I said, that's why I tagged the other day when she was in them comments. Y'all don't even like each other. Y'all just putting on the front because y'all have one person in common. And the common denominator is Chrisean. So why not? And you got the grandchildren, so you need them. You need to keep this going. You need them. Not saying that she using them, because I really think, she love her grandchildren, but she need to be her friend. She need to be her friend, and that's fine. But leave Chrisean and Chrisean Jesus out of it. If you don't like her, you don't like her, because you keep on stressing it. I don't care how much you try to say you don't. You go back to saying it. You just said it again. But do you have the one when the interview when Blueface basically told Wack he could speak for himself when he was trying to say about him going to Baltimore?
Girl, I got so many videos. I just can't even pull them all up because it's so dang on many. They're not organized.
When he said she was flipping out,
I probably have to do a part 2. We got
when he said she was flipping out because she didn't want her to go. She didn't want him to go to the surgery, and the surgery was scheduled for her birthday. So when she performed like that, Chrisean was in jail for the baby birthday. So that was the next important thing in his and her life. Just because she posts her child on your birthday for his sentimental reasons and her sentimental reasons, that don't stop your birthday, girl. But you knew, even if the world didn't remember, you knew that was the day of your surgery. I mean, you know that surgery was the day of your birthday. You care
about your dates more than we do, because obviously Chrisean don't. Hey, LaJune, how you doing?
Hello, Miss Hot Tea, Hot Chocolate. Thank you. Thank you for bringing me your check. My first time being here. Hello, everyone in the chat. Hello, guests. Hello, Mod. Hot Tea, I want to say something to you. I want to commend you. You the first person that brought up this receipt that I've been telling everyone to bring that receipt up. Carlos is saying that about Jaidyn. Everybody else would not bring that receipt up. I've been wanting to bring this receipt up a long time ago because context matters. And that right there is a liable receipt. And I thank you for bringing it up. And I also wanted to say, Jaidyn always been a better baby mother. She's just a better person about that situation in a way.
Yes,
she like Chrisean.
You can tell she got a negative attitude.
Yes. You can tell she got a very negative attitude. And I want to say this too. At the same time, she act like Chrisean, her friend or something, or betrayed her, and she owed her loyalty. And she tried to act like Chrisean owe her something. Jaidyn To me, and I'm finna analyze it all up. What she's doing now is trying to go ahead and get in that door before Blue get out. It's getting close. So that's why the call and stuff, they was calling. I was watching the other day, and why the call and stuff were going into the PO. Jake doing all this. Jake and her people doing all this. Jake is that adamant that she do not want to work, want that lifestyle that Blue have, and has always provided for her, and she ain't giving it up. She's fighting
But
now.
the thing is, we fine with her not wanting to work. That's not the problem. I think that's not the problem. The problem is go work and leave us alone.
Yeah, go to work. Go do your TikTok and you messed up your whole image. Matter of fact, that brings me to this point where I was gonna pull up where when Blueface went to Baltimore to go see the baby when he was first born after he took a couple days, like Alyssa has said, even though she's bitter, sometimes she say a little real stuff, but then she
that's the one I just recently saw the video when she was saying she should have went and did it with him and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
Yeah, the video with him with the first video with him, Adam 22 and Wet 100. He sat there and I know you can get it because I just seen it not too long ago. It was about 3-4 months ago. I went back and watched it. When Blueface, when Wet was sitting up there questioning Blueface, and he was telling Blueface, that's your child. No matter what Jaidyn say, that baby got to have surgery. Jaidyn, they was telling on
No, that's not exactly what he said. That's what I was just talking about. No, he tried to tell Blueface story, and Blueface said, I can tell my own story. So that's why he said that he was trying to be, he was being funny and was saying, oh, I know Jay ain't accept that and all that. And Blue, you could tell he got
he was saying that.
And he corrected him and he said, let me tell my story. And he said, Jaidyn, I just mentioned that. And he said, Jaidyn did not want him to go.
She didn't want her to go to that surgery. She been the problem the whole time. That's what been calling the division.
Even Callie told us that. Callie
said
she was the
so when he did finally go out there, when they did the video and they was acting like she was signing to him and all that, and she went to spazzing out on Twitter, and he went to saying, nobody not gonna make me not, be around my child and all that.
Thank you, Louisiana.
Yeah.
Let me pull this up real quick. I got something else to show. Because I got so many receipts. We could sit here all night, but I don't have all night. But it's so many receipts. I mean, we could go on and on for days. We really could.
Yeah, it's always people out there that want to paint a picture of Jaidyn being such an unguarded person and doing. Now, Jaidyn is pure evil. Jaidyn is pure evil. And for her to say, I knew that she was like that when she said about unaliving the baby, whatever, when Blueface said, Jaidyn is pure evil. Jaidyn, quit. They need to stop throwing this narrative out there that Jaidyn is, she's not about it. Jaidyn is, now stop. Jaidyn hates to see Chrisean and her kids get, and she ain't getting any type of love on the internet. She hate it.
Right here, what I got shared on the screen, it's a tweet from Blueface when he was basically calling Stewie out for all the tweets she was making while he was in Baltimore. You went from the good girl to a regular girl that fast. Shaking my head. Sorry I couldn't say F my son for you. I can't believe you would expect that of me, knowing the role I play in my kid's life. If any female make me choose between them and my kids, they might as well unalive themselves. So, baby,
now he wants you to unalive yourself, girl.
You've been trying to get him. Yeah, because look how bitter she was. Who's watching the baby? My new manager would never. Being his baby mama is still up for debate, but go off. I know you need clout. Like, girl, who needs clout? You the one that need the clout.
Right? You posted that, right?
Girl. This on Messy T page. Shout out to Messy T. She have all the tea.
Oh, I gotta go there.
Did I post what? To Messy T? Yes, she got all the receipts. All the receipts. It's so many. It's too many, really, because it's like
everybody gets the reposting.
It's too many.
How you feel about her?
Not a fan.
Not a fan of her?
No.
I feel that. So you wouldn't ever be cordial with her? Ever?
No.
Why not?
I'm actually happy for the bitch that she's getting what she needed because.
How you feel about her?
Look at that. Every time
Even in
Chrisean
the
mention
call,
you or
even
say
in the
something
call when they
about
went
you,
live,
she always try to like
downplay her. But
get
listen, even in the
publicly.
call,
Chrisean don't really say nothing negative about you.
she only
So why are
she
you so
give the
mad?
energy that be given. She'll say something, but she not gonna go as hard as she could. But remember in the call when they was on live together, and they was she started when she said a song. She said we can do something. And she said, and Jada said something back, and she said, yeah, we can go up. We can go up. Like that's her whole thought process. In the midst of that, all she was worrying about making sure she go up.
Jaidyn knows that. Jaidyn knows that. Jaidyn know Chrisean got a better spirit, better person than her. That's
Not
why
only
she
was
does
she,
everything.
not only was she cordial, Angie B, she also Chrisean had then said she really wanted what Peter got. No, she said I really want to whoop the beat, but I and she was like, no, you don't. She said I don't. Girl, she told you what she want to do you, but then she was like, no, we good. Like you should have had that energy when she said that.
The
Like she,
craziest part about all of this to me is we wouldn't even be here today if Zio wasn't posting all this. How y'all feel about Zio posting all this?
I was mad, but I wasn't mad at it. I didn't want to just stir up this kind of controversy. I was happy about showing the rank of the mama for the almost 2 years now. Well, this year and a half or so. I wanted to show the rank of how she made it seem like Chrisean just didn't stop letting her see the baby. But you gotta remember, right after that, with the incident with Tamar and them, she went and said something negative about Chrisean. Chrisean told you what she wanted. Chrisean told you what she expected from you. Chrisean told you what y'all could do to move forward, and you did not. You could not handle that. You still was the op. She gave you the benefit of the doubt.
I feel like Zio. I
She
feel like
told you you could pull up. I don't want call, I don't
um,
want text. Pull up. Show me. And you did the total opposite because you chose that because you hate her. So I was happy for
I
that.
feel like.
But he down bad for posting it after they keep on telling him to stop.
Oh my God.
But go ahead.
I feel like Zio, you asked the question. I feel like the question I'm saying about Zio, when I feel about Zio to stay on top with that question, I feel like Zio is doing stuff to make Chrisean look bad. Zio is very, very, very thorough rocket hide your hand,
Sneaky.
conniving and sneaky.
Sneaky.
He did that to make Chrisean look bad. That's just simple as that. He's stirring in the pot.
He definitely not hiding his hands. He throwing a rock, but he'll cover it up with something, but he not hiding his hands. He'll cover it up and act like, no, this not a rock.
Yeah, he's Zill's different. I
He's
don't.
stirring in the pot.
No, I don't trust him. I
I
don't
Yeah,
mean,
trust him at
it's
it's
all.
giving
proven.
At
calculated to
all.
me. It really is. It's giving calculated because at the same time, the stuff that you're posting is so irrelevant. It's like, why are you posting it? And then for L to call you out and say to stop posting the stuff and you still posting it, that right there let me know all I needed to know. On top of already knowing that when Chrisean was locked up, you weren't talking to her. You didn't know what was going on. That's why you were out here speaking and then apologizing after you speak because you didn't know what was really allowed to be said or not said or what was going on. You friends with Jay still. So how can you say that you are Chrisean's friend, but you're Jay's friend at this point? You
And
But
then was even
on this,
on
but
Ronnie's
Hati,
live calling him brother and all of that. Like I'm sitting here like, are
but
you
Hati,
kidding me?
I'm gonna go back to the beginning when everybody went to getting on him when he was posting, like telling people to leave Jane alone and all that, and he was saying, "Oh, we won," but he was like, "Y'all gonna see," and then Chrisean turned around and went to jail.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Listen. I followed that boy for not even 48 hours. I was like, girl, my energy shift with him so bad. I was like, yeah, and I unfollowed him. I said, I can't do him. I
Hey,
said
listen.
something about him, and he's showing me everything right now about him.
Let's talk about when he first started going live. So this is how a lot of the T pages became really familiar with him, because we would go on his page when he had maybe 5 to 10 followers, and he would literally be dropping very exclusive information behind the scenes, telling people stuff, saying don't say nothing, because of the simple fact that there wasn't a lot of people on there, and he felt that it was kind of a safe zone. But it's like, it can't be that safe because you don't know who's in here. So just like you're saying, oh, don't say nothing, that's when you're alerting people that you're about to say something that you shouldn't be saying. If you're her friend, you shouldn't feel that comfortable to give her content out or give information out or anything to one up yourself. Like, you're doing your music, you're doing you. Focus on you. Why are we constantly seeing content from Chrisean and you? Post something new.
And she is in a whole different world. But let me answer the Gucci. Let me answer the Gucci loop. She said even though Zio shouldn't keep using Chrisean content, what was so wrong about Chrisean? What Chrisean said?
Nothing was wrong with it.
I don't think nothing was wrong with it.
I don't feel like nothing was wrong with it, but I feel like it's controversial.
She's not in that place no more
right now,
and that was old. Right. So if we on here, you see us on here struggling and arguing with the enemies every day about leaving her alone. Why would you do that?
Exactly.
It was good to show. I say I'm not mad at it because it shed a light. It shed a light on the mama over there. But why would
I'm waiting on him to post some positive content. Post something positive. Post something that we haven't seen that is interesting to the positive pages for Chrisean. Nothing he posts is literally content for us or for supporters. It's all for the hate pages. It's all for the ops. You posting everything for the ops to be enjoying.
Yeah. Then the whole hate page, like, was a massive hate page. I'm not going to even mention them. Was following him at one point, and I was sitting here like, "Are you kidding me?" And then the stuff that he was doing with the whatever she was to Chrisean at the time. I don't even want to mention her name. And y'all like low key, saying stuff. I'm like, "Are you kidding me? Y'all are too weird for me." That's why
who reposted that live about him talking about Chrisean the other day? That's what triggered him. Y'all notice when somebody posts something of him in a negative light, he'll go post something about Chrisean. That's why I be saying some people just got to be left alone because it's a trigger for them. They be and it's be like, oh yeah, that's what y'all doing. Let me post this. That's what I get from it.
That's why I hate it. I mean, I understand it's a lesson to be learned, but I'm glad she's finding stuff out about these individuals and she see who's against her or whatever, because those people, they weren't meant to go up with her. And then
she was already seen. Her spirit of discernment was already moving. That's why she went to jail and lay low. God put her in a position to lay low like that because he had to get
blessing in disguise.
Yes, he had to get everybody.
When you sit back and watch. Yep. When you sit back and watch.
When she first went to jail, and when she first went to jail and all that stuff started happening, I said, baby, he getting the snakes out the way. I kept saying that from the beginning. And guess what?
Of elimination.
Yes, and she was already shifting. She was already shifting. She already was that person, but she was shifting into a better person.
Right.
She was shifting to a better.
Y'all, let me ask y'all something. Can I ask y'all something? Okay, when y'all think Jaidyn brought Chrisean Jesus to Chrisean, did y'all think she was doing it to help Chrisean out, or she didn't want that baby over there?
She didn't want that baby over there. But
you talking about
exactly.
You talking about
Chrisean caught them at the gate. She had her own baby.
Oh, okay. I honestly,
I was about to say, when did she bring the baby to them?
They got the baby together. Because she was gone with Blue at first, and she told Blue, no, I'm gonna take her. Like, she was the pimp of both of them at that point.
Yeah. So
okay, what I'm asking is, when she got to the point where, listen, what I'm saying is, when she got to the, understand the question, when she got over there, when she calling Blue about her baby, Jaidyn come out with her baby. Listen, very careful to detail. When Jaidyn came to that gate with her baby, she was expecting Blue to be there. I'm putting y'all in the mind, because she didn't have no business with Jaidyn. Jaidyn didn't go up there and get the baby.
LeJune?
Yeah.
Jaidyn never had the baby. Blue and Marsh had the baby. When Blue and Marsh got to the gate, Chrisean had pulled up. Blue said that Chrisean basically stalled them so that she could get there. So when she got there, Blue and Chrisean drove off with the baby to the house and left Jay and Marsh at the gate. They got to the house, went in, and he brought the baby and Chrisean in. Once they got in the house,
they was outside, and Chrisean said, "I want to meet her." And that's how they got in the house. So
and
that's
they was
how
all
Jada
in
get
there
to be around
chilling.
the
The
baby with Chrisean.
babies,
She never had the
everybody was
baby
chilling.
alone.
Yeah, they were cordial.
Okay. I'm getting what y'all saying. How did Jaidyn get the baby and get? What I'm saying is when they got
The
together.
baby
When
when
They
they
were
were
putting the baby. You talking about when they were
Blueface.
putting the baby in the car?
Yes, y'all. Listen, I'm trying to see how what merges
you
for
talking
Jaidyn
about
and
before
Chrisean
they?
to hook up and
Okay.
get in the car.
So when
Yeah.
Jaidyn,
What
let me
happened?
explain.
Okay.
When Jaidyn and Chrisean was in the car and Chrisean and Jaidyn was putting the baby in the back seat, that was at the point when they had left to go get the baby. Because remember, when Blue and Chrisean went in the house with Jaidyn and her kids, they were all cool, chilling. They was drinking. Chrisean's sister came over and took Chrisean Jesus away. So then when that happened, Blueface was like, "Why did y'all take the baby? Like, go get the baby." And at that point he told Jaidyn, "We're about to go get the baby and then we'll come back." And then Jaidyn was like, "You ain't finna go running off with her, fucking on her. Me and her finna go get the baby." So that's when Chrisean and Jaidyn left together to go get the baby. They ended up getting the baby,
and
but
that's
they
how they
didn't
was
even
on
make
live
it
and they
back to
got
the
drunk.
house because they went live.
I want to recant what you just said. Jaidyn told Blue, "You not finna go get the baby in the car with her, and me and her gonna go get the baby." I just want to put y'all in the mind of Jaidyn insecurity. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. The insecurity. And you just told the truth. You just told the truth.
We know that part. That's what we talked about. That was the same day when I came up here and I said, "Did you have the part where I sent her the video?" I found that actual part where she started snapping and saying, you acting different. You not acting the same and all this and da. So she is
tried to
insecure.
stop.
That's the whole point.
She was so insecure and bitter that she tried to stop Blue from leaving with Chrisean to go get the baby.
Thank you.
For Blue to leave with Chrisean the night anyway. So it was like you had you really should have seen a long time ago what it really was, and you should have been moved on, because he's been playing in your face for a very long time.
She should have first off, what she messed up at when she should have let Blueface and Chrisean go get the baby, because that's what she messed up at. Because then they went on live together and he felt like she was disloyal when she went on live and did all that with Chrisean. So everything she did it with impulse and she ruined it. So even if it was a chance, she ruined everything she did, everything she touched, she ruined it.
Yeah. So that's what I was trying to do, was pull out, really make her pull out her character of her bitterness and insecurity. Because then you get in the car with her and y'all drink and laugh. So what, were you scared of her then? Well, what made you go ahead and you don't like her? Yeah.
Chrisean told Petey when he got on there, and she said, "I want to beat her up," but and she was like, "No, you don't." She said, I don't." Like Chrisean told her that in her face.
Yeah. Yep, she sure did. And Stewie didn't say. She didn't say.
So she said, "No, you don't," and she said, I don't."
And that's my whole thing. Everybody knows that if you were in this situation, you will be mad at the woman and the man, right? But once you and the woman get face to face and you don't stand on this anger or this bitterness or this madness, then baby, it's over with. 2 years later, it's over.
And that's why Blue was looking at her like she was disloyal, because like you talk about, I ain't the same, but you ain't the same. You on live with her and all this. You getting drunk with her, so you show me a whole different you.
And that's what Blue
so y'all know a weak woman is, an insecure woman's a weak woman. So what she's doing now is behind. It's like really not behind closed door, but behind Chrisean back, what Chrisean can't do nothing for, and all she's doing now forever throwing jabs because she know the situation Chrisean in. You're a weak woman. You're a weak woman.
Exactly.
You're weak.
Exactly.
You're weak.
Not only she throwing jabs for that, she trying to get her algorithm up. So she doing everything possible. She on the road now, like she hit the ground running. So she been introduced to all these different things now, and she liking it. So let me keep on
I don't
keeping
even
stuff up.
think she
But
liked
see
it.
what the thing, what she got debunked with the donuts and acting like Blueface was in the background, and people started showing her out, and she came back and said she was hacked. See, a lot of them want to do it, but they can't handle the pressure.
Right. Right.
I'm with High T. She can't stand up on business on her own in Chrisean face. She got to go do weak stuff behind her back. Like,
Right.
she know her personality, not hers. And another thing I just been, they've been showing a little clips of her. They say Chrisean, if Chrisean does that, cause Chrisean so authentic. Everything she does is noticeable. Not Jake no live when she was in Vegas. She all eating like a pig and putting on live. And you wants to come back and deflect and say, well, Chrisean the one jealous of me. You doing everything she's doing. You want
Lisa
the
Exactly.
dressing
clout
like
she's
a
getting.
girl. See when she did that interview, and she had on that jacket.
The hairstyle.
Girl, the hairstyle. I
Tried to,
was like, what?
girl,
This is getting weirder by the day.
it is.
She
It is.
mimicking her.
Yeah. And then the whole
She mimicking
interview,
her.
you made yourself look weird the whole interview because you sat there. Ain't no way nobody about to sit there and continuously ask me about a female that's supposed to be my arch nemesis. Keep asking me about her and make her the subject of the whole interview. Like
But
you
the
could
thing
at
is, that
least
was set up like that because you got to
get.
realize, Wack is a partner of Adam 22. She and he act like he didn't know that she was on there. Oh yeah, I heard she was on there. And do you really? I talked to her. I text her every now and again and asked about the children. They both came back and said that, and then they turned around and both said that they talked to each other. Oh, you see what's going on the internet? Like, so y'all having full blown conversations about what's going on the internet. That's why I said. And then Carlissa was like, she told her truth and this and that, da, 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 da. They told her to go tell. They told her to stir up the pot. They put that battery in her back. I'm
And see,
telling you.
that's how gullible and ignorant she is. Like, why even do that? I'm trying to promote myself. I'm about to talk. I want to talk about me, what my projects,
They
what
thought them
I
numbers
have
was
going
gonna go
on.
up. She ain't even reached 500K yet. They thought
I got a question for Hot T. Because one thing I'm gonna give Hot T is her recognition and be commendable towards her for her keeping up with the Chrisean Rock sector. And she knows a lot. She knows a lot more than I do. And I want a question for Hot T. Hot T, how do you feel about every time the internet put out something positive about Chrisean Rock that they'll come back with something negative?
Because they don't have
wait,
anything.
who is the date?
Jaidyn them and Carlissa and Wack and all them. You know how they'll
Because
do
they hate
stuff,
her. But go
Yeah,
ahead,
on the
Tati.
time.
I feel like their whole purpose is to try to tear her
Yes.
down to uplift.
That's their job, basically. That's their job.
Carlissa wants Jaidyn in place because Jaidyn allows her to wiggle around and do whatever she wants to do when it comes to Blueface and running a restaurant and making the calls and setting this up and setting that up. Once Chrisean's in place, a lot of things don't go the way that they used to go for Blueface and his team. So they don't like that. They don't like when Chrisean and Blueface is getting money together, because when they getting money together, they tune everybody out. That's the whole thing. So the whole object to me seems like is to tarnish Chrisean so that they can sabotage her. Like they want to sabotage her position and put Jaidyn back in that position, and everybody is trying to basically pump Stewie up to build that courage to take her shine. She let somebody else take, basically. Like they probably telling her, like, you let her come in here and
redeem yourself,
whatever. They got to be telling her something like that.
Yeah.
From that interview,
it sounds like it's a sense of entitlement on Carlissa's part and Jaidyn's part, because I always hear Carlissa always say that, and like I said, details and context the most important. I was there in that restaurant helping him when he first started, and my sister then were there and all that, blah blah blah, that rant she go on.
And guess who she dragged?
They have a sense of entitlement
the whole time she was talking about the restaurant?
Yeah,
Jaidyn.
she dragged Stewie.
Yeah, dragged her just as much as
Said
she
she couldn't count. The only thing she know how to do is cook and clean. She said she couldn't count money and all that.
But that's why I said today. I told her, I said, girl, y'all
Yeah.
don't even like each other. Stop
All
it.
Stewie do is drink. She ain't really
Yeah.
did
Yeah.
nothing all week, and you ain't even been being a mother. Like you just been
Girl,
out here just doing
did,
whatever, just out here in the streets,
Hati,
tweeting, commenting,
did you see
whatever.
the clip of a part of the Six Acts when she was trying to make her and Callie talk,
No,
and Callie asked her did she want to wanted to put Journey in the car seat, and she told her whatever and walked off, and Callie supposedly looked at her like in a certain way. Somebody said they put the car seat in the back of the trunk on the back of the truck, and also she in the thing in the video saying, I'm trying to potty train her. What?
Potty
So
train.
Calissa, if you don't have if you was all baddies and doing this and doing that and don't have time to potty train her, Calissa, why you not doing this since you the best grandma in the world? No, you rather be on live trying to
yeah,
see what
I would be
everybody's
mad at
saying.
her for putting my kids on live every day. You literally up here putting this
She
girl
don't
kids
care
on
because she
No,
need the
live.
Jaden
freedom.
wants that. Jaden wants that. She won't take the spotlight off Chrisean Jesus. No, she wants that. She's not gonna get mad about it. But anyway, I'm finna drop down. Hot tea, hot chocolate. You stay on your pivot, girl. I like the way that you debunking everything right here. Christine, Chrisean, and Team
Period.
Jesus supporters. I love your content. I thank you for debunking now what they're saying. I
Thank you.
appreciate you. Thank y'all for letting me up here. Guests, y'all have a good New Year and a blessed night. Thank you all.
You too,
Thank
baby.
Thank
you.
you.
You too.
Yeah, they foolish. But that's their job, and me and T Trees was talking about that the other day. Like you gotta stop being mad at certain people and allow them to be who they want to be. I mean, who they are. Because I think we expect too much from people, right? And then we get
Right.
mad that they're not giving us that, but they're not capable. They're not capable. So we asking for stuff that they not even able to give.
Mhm. Yep.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
we just gotta take the punches and just roll them out every now and again. Sometimes we let them slide, but sometimes we gotta step in and remind them that y'all need to go sit down.
Right. Yeah.
I
The,
mean,
ugh.
at the end of the day, the day gotta end because baby, I'm tired. Like for real. We got somebody else on the stage. Hey, Fat Dime.
Hey, good night.
Hey, hey, hot tea, hot chocolate.
Hey.
I'm glad you got your page up.
Thank
Um,
you.
and hi to everybody else that's on the panel. But
Hello.
I wanted to ask you this question. Do you remember um seeing like Carter was telling Javon if we don't participate in her filming us, she's not gonna buy us stuff or give us money.
I do remember seeing that.
Oh,
Yes,
really?
yes,
Wow.
that's what
It's
Carter
not
said.
hard to
Yeah,
believe.
she bribing
It's
them.
definitely not hard for me to believe because Carlissa does a lot of stuff for Clout.
Yeah,
And
she's
he told
bribing
him
them
on that
too.
same video that I was talking about. He told well, no, it was another video, but it was the same episode. He told Javine, he was like, "You gonna pull the ice for the lemonade stand? You gonna pull the ice because I don't trust you."
Oh,
Ooh,
wow.
but and I know you be having like all the receipts, hot tea, hot chocolate. Where's the picture of Journey kissing little CJ?
I got a picture of them, but I don't think they was kissing. Tessa was holding them each on one hip, on one side, or on each arm.
No. The baby was being held and she was kissing him on his forehead.
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe I haven't seen.
That
Maybe I
was
need
that
to
was during the
relook at
time
the
when
picture.
they came over to the house right before
I
they left,
remember
and and he called her, told her your kid's about to be on, on the
on the side. I'm
it
about to
wasn't
leave them
labor.
across the street.
Try not to laugh, but I honestly really think that Jaden is very intimidated by Chrisean. For one, Chrisean is fun. Chrisean is sexual. Um, what's the name is boring. She just is nothing about
Mhm.
her that screams
She's
fun.
spiritual.
And she's
Yeah.
spiritual, yes.
Brought
And
that
she
earth into Blue's life that he was missing. He been bored. That's why he always messing with a bunch of girls.
hmm But my thing is I really because my thing is how you gonna go tell me you going to see him but you didn't take your kids, not even the oldest one to go see his dad and he ain't seen his dad in a long time.
She too busy trying to make us mad, child. Make us make the
What she
supporters
needs to
mad
do
because
is
she
get
know
a
we gonna get
life.
mad. And I say us as a whole because it's Chrisean. We rolling with her. What's up?
But why would we be mad? Why would I don't even think Chrisean would be mad.
No, that's
I
why I'm
really
saying
don't.
trying.
So
That's why I
you
say
doing too
trying.
much because you don't even gotta post that. You could just go do your little visit and call it a day. But the whole little comment she made about she never seen a pig ride a horse, that was a little shot trying to make it seem like she was able to have a conjugal visit. You can't have a conjugal visit.
No,
You're
no,
not
no,
the
no, no.
type.
Let me tell you. Listen, I thought that too. But if you go back and listen to what Chrisean said, she said she's sitting on a high horse. Chrisean said that. So when I heard it again, I say, "Oh, that's what she meant."
She's
She
so
said she sit on
corny.
a high horse and
Yeah, that was a lame
Carlissa
clap
It's
said
back.
so
who?
I'm
And she
corny.
sorry.
Like
said
it's no way we
Miss
don't get the
Piggy,
joke right when you
That
huh?
was
say
a
it. Like
lame
it
clap
should be
back.
very clear when you're clapping back. Like that is not it.
Exactly.
Like
I was
Yeah,
please
when
like,
she
do.
came back and said it, she must have thought about it. Because when I listened at it a couple of times after that, I said, "Oh, Chrisean said, yeah, because she over there sitting on the house." And Carlissa said, "Who?" And she said, "Miss Piggy."
Sorry.
Mm.
It's
So
them lips,
Krishan
the
said
lips
that. That's
for
what made
me.
her say that.
Piggy up on the high horse.
Yeah, Krishan said
okay.
that. I thought she was talking about that too, but no, Krishan said that she was sitting on a high horse.
But I really hope that she doesn't lose her closeness with spirituality. Dealing with what's the name is like, because I
She
don't.
would never lose that because it's already in her.
Yeah, it's
She
already in
when
her,
she
but
when
I'm
she
saying
was
she does a
flashing
whole
out,
lot
when she was
better
having her
when
moments.
they're not together.
No, but
She
listen,
does better
listen, and
financially, everything better when she's not with Blue.
I
I'm just
mean,
being honest.
listen. Even when she was going through the back and forward, when she went on her own, she was still able to prosper, even going back and forth with him. What God has for you, nothing can stop it.
Hmm.
No, that's definitely true. But I'm just saying, like, I just always seen a smile on her face. She wasn't always stressed. It's just like I really hope that he stopped playing these games. It's
But
like everybody
listen,
else is growing up
she's
around
in a
him, but she not.
she's in a place right now, and and I can only speculate. But if you know, you know. If you the way she's spiritually in tune to
Might
God,
be
like
low. It is getting late.
she is in a healing journey, right? So anything he do her right now will never affect her like it did before. She will get up and walk away and never look back. That's you can tell that's the space she's in,
Mm-hmm.
and you gotta know to know. And she has told us so many times when before she went to jail when she made that live and she said, I don't need him and he don't need me, we want each other. She don't mind
Mm-hmm.
walking away. She has already told us her story, but we don't be listening because we um clouded by the noise of the crowd. Our minds is clouded by the noise of the crowd, but if you listen, the story is already being written. We just trying to rewrite it because we speculating. That's why
Hold on
I
one
like to be
second.
on people panel that's gonna speak the
Hold
reality
on,
and not the
Kai.
assumption.
T Bree
Mm-hmm.
said her people said Jaidyn was on her way to Lancaster not to see Blue. Who is her people? Who said that?
Who is her people? Stewie has people.
And
Girl, I'm
and I
crying.
think that if even just say Krishan just said, okay, well, I'll let little CJ come over. I bet you Jaden to quit, stop letting her kids come over there. I can almost bet you anything.
And
Definitely.
see, that's
He'll
Yes.
another
stop.
thing that I never really understood because I mean, I'm like, okay, I'm part of a blended family as well. And I don't have to be the best of friends with, my significant other's baby mom, but it's about the kids at the end of the day. And
Exactly.
I would be literally checking somebody about my step kids and all of that. Like, no, y'all are not about to come even like with what they have going on as far as Jaden, and then the public scrutiny that the baby's facing and stuff like that. I would be check at the end of the day. That's my child's but that's my child's brother, my kid's brother. Like y'all gonna have to pipe down. But that's too much to be expected for somebody like her. So I digress.
Somebody say ahead in the chat. Like Krishan said to all the haters. Mwah, to all the haters.
But
Jason
my
Lee
thing
said for Krishan and Blueface telling us to go back. Yes.
Let's go.
First of all, Jason Lee is for Krishan and Blue. he always say he loved them as a couple.
I've
He
been talking
always
for the
have
Exactly.
longest
said
with my mic
he
on mute. Let me find out.
listen. He put up that post, Miss Mika, because he
Hold on,
always
Kai, one
say,
second.
okay.
I don't mean to cut you off,
Oh no, go
but
ahead.
I was talking for a long time and had my mic muted. I was
Oh
reading
Lord.
comments. I was shouting. I was shouting people out. I was doing the most because it's getting late and I don't want to keep everybody too long. I'm gonna let you finish pie, and then everybody can give their last thoughts. Pretty much sum it all up, and then we're gonna end the show. Okay.
All right.
So go ahead, pie, and
Oh
then
no, I was
everybody.
answering Miss Mika because she said Jason Lee. I saw it already. Jason Lee had post Chrisean and Blueface interview again. But you know why? Because he's being shaded towards Jaidyn. He already said when people were saying, "Oh, Jaidyn unbothered," he has did several settings on talking about Jaidyn and how she is bothered and why y'all think she's not. So that bitter comment that she made, he know that she's bitter. He's talked to her personally. They did a whole interview. He sat there with her. So if nobody knows, he felt the energy in a room with him. But go ahead, run your
And
show.
and only thing I was just gonna throw in real quick before dropping down is have you noticed that mostly all of Jaden close friends all got men that cheat on them? All
I,
her
um.
that's, I
her
think that's the
all,
whole world, though. I ain't lying.
no no
Yeah, I
I'm no
mean,
but I'm
a
just
nigga
saying
gonna be a nigga, yeah. So I mean, she around women that ain't got no husbands, or
like
Bankroll.
like they ain't nobody got no nothing they can offer her to advise her on anything.
that's pretty much what
Yeah,
I'm
I get
getting
what
at.
you're
I'm glad
saying. Yeah, I get exactly what you're saying.
yeah, because that's the thing. Like homeboy, her little manager. He made that little baby on his girlfriend. Like
Mm-hmm.
they still friends again. I don't know if she's still friends with Shady or whatever that girl name is. But
No,
yeah, I'll
I
be
think
keeping
they
out
not.
all that little stuff. But do you have a regular time that you're gonna be going live so I could? Because I think we both on the West Coast, so then I could always check in.
No, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about doing lives on even days of the week. So Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, just so that so I don't want to come up with a schedule and then don't stick to it because I'm a
No, no,
mom.
I totally
Doing my
understand that,
thing.
but I will
Or,
be
But I'm gonna
tuning in.
definitely start doing it more regular, and I'm gonna post about it so you guys will
baby,
know when
the
that.
way we begin here unexpectedly, baby, you can't have no schedule.
Trust
Yeah,
me, I know,
we
but I was just,
definitely can just pop
hey,
up.
I'm
I'm
just
talking
asking
to
so I
her
can
T.
make sure I'm
No, I'm
here.
talking to her T. When
Thank
she
you,
talk
Whitney,
about
for the super
Tuesday
chat.
and Thursday, baby, some live that happen on a Sunday.
You guys have a blessed one. Happy New
You
Year.
too,
Be
baby.
safe and then have
Thank
a
you.
Thank
Happy
wonderful
New
you.
weekend.
Year.
Happy New
Bye.
Year.
Bye
Thank
bye.
you.
Baby, they'll
Bye.
have you scrambling up information in the middle of the morning.
Yeah, you right about that. You just got to do it impromptu whenever it's needed. Honestly, sometimes it's
Right.
needed, sometimes it ain't. But when it ain't, we can have some little, get-togethers where we just get up here and pop
Uh-huh.
our shit. Because honestly, ain't nobody really talking about nothing. Like, how you out here? You the only person out here with the opportunity to take the scene, and we ain't even talking about you. Like, girl, we got to
I'm
talk
mad
about
that she
what we
getting this
talking
much. Let me
about
tell
with
you something.
Krishan. Like, get over it.
Let me tell you something. I've been staying out them comment sections so bad. I come in. I probably pop something in somebody like Sell or someone too, but I'm not with the enemies, baby. I couldn't stop typing earlier. Girl, I was writing so many paragraphs. I
Yeah,
said,
I
Lord
was
Jesus,
too. And I
please
started
forgive
thinking
us.
about how I'm gonna get restricted. So I was like, you know what?
Listen, so
Instead
well,
of sitting on Instagram, I'm gonna just hop on YouTube because I can't get too restricted over here. So I'm gonna
listen.
go
I
on here
swear,
and pop
I
my
had got a
shit.
warning and they made me fix my thing up. Baby, I hurry up and fixed it up. Oh no, baby, you ain't about to go straight to my account. I had to be my look. I had to be like, no, I can't say that.
My thing is somebody saying something good to wrap the show up with, and we gonna end it right here. My thing is, how is Krishan bitter when she got the bag and the man? That part right there. Got the tattoo
Exactly.
across the
And could get
face,
the bag while she quiet.
literally.
Y'all
Exactly.
giving her the bag in her
Let
hand.
somebody that see it. That's what I'm saying. Negative or positive publicity is benefiting her either way. That's what they're not getting. But at the end of the day, she's gonna like that's crazy. She has to have something. She got the power because for her to be still trending and even got to part
And
her
ain't gotta
lips
say
for
nothing.
A
months
whole year
and not
straight.
say nothing.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
Blueface been in
crazy.
that's
jail since last January.
see.
Yep, it's
And
been
the
a
thing
whole
is, to
year
be honest
on the 12th.
with you, my honest opinion, I just honestly feel like she has way more clout than he does.
She do.
And he's the famous rapper. I mean, okay,
No, she
he's a rapper.
surpassed that. She surpassed
Yeah,
that.
she's like
Yeah, she
literally
definitely
Krishan
surpassed
Chains.
it, and then them together
Yes,
just make a big a
they
big
are if
team.
they are a powerhouse couple. To be honest, like if they knew the type of, I mean, I guess they know. I would assume that they know. They just hard headed at times, but man,
Yeah, he said it. I know Chuck. I know you ready to wrap it up. He said it though. Y'all remember what he said? On that video, he was like, none of them olds can compare to Rock.
Mm-hmm.
none of them at all, at all. He
He
know what
know
he
it.
got.
We know it.
Yep,
They
his mama
know it.
said. Well, Krishan's mother said that same thing. He know what he got.
The whole world talks about Chrisean. Nobody's talking about anybody else. Literally, I seen a blogger yesterday say, ever since Chrisean and Blueface hit the internet, nothing else hits the same. Like everybody else is boring.
At
Right.
This
all.
Swear,
drama is just like, okay,
swear. I
whatever.
be like y'all in a way.
Yes.
Girl, I do
Yeah.
not be entertaining all that stuff, girl. Okay. Yes, that's what
It seems
happened.
like
Okay,
anytime
next.
something is posted, the first thing you can compare it to is Blue and Chrisean because it's like you just automatically think of them when you think of the internet and all of
One.
this. It's
Let me
like,
When
tell
you
you
think
something. No
of
one story
one,
caught. No one story caught my attention. Besides Blueface and Krishan, this past like the last year was the Folio thing. I was all into that, and it's starting to strike back up again. I was that had my attention.
I don't
That
even
had
know
my attention. Besides
Julio
them,
and who. What happened with him?
the rapper that used to be doing the disc with
that's the one that got.
ATK, a Young and Ace, out of Chicago. I mean out of
Oh, the one that was from Jacksonville?
yay, baby. I was all
Oh,
into that, and
Oh,
it's
so
starting to
it's like
strike
a
up again.
oh, you gotta send me that girl because I would love to be
Girl, you had to be
looking
in the
at that,
beginning.
intrigued
Oh
by
my
that.
gosh, you had to be in the beginning, baby. I was tuned in every single day, baby. They was going live and live. The YouTubers was fussing with each other. Girl,
Oh
it was a lot.
wow. And see, and that's another thing too I wanted to put out there. Chrisean ain't the only one with a world like us. Like we know we got our little sector and it's us and the hate pages, whatever. But a lot of different things are going on the internet. Like there's a whole bunch of different sectors where people are having hate
Hmm.
pages and people are supporting and people are arguing and going back and forth. Like
I was
it's
trying to say that.
crazy.
They
right.
said it already, Cornisha. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, I was talking to my daughter. I'm sorry, because
No,
she's
it's
trying to come
okay.
to
I
us.
appreciate everybody in the chat. Good night, everybody. I love
Good
you
night.
guys. I thank you so much for coming up here, Pi and
No
Jaidyn.
problem.
Y'all are so supportive. I think everybody fab the
Look, I
mods.
be trying to support everybody. I just don't be liking a drama, child.
I see you. I see you. And that's what's up. I don't want no drama either. I'm all for positivity and basically, just debunking the haters. And I don't want to hear
Uh-huh.
nothing about this was a dragon Jaden fest. She could
It
have got
is.
much
Telling me this,
worse.
like, let me
But
stop.
in all honesty, she brought this on herself. So thank
She sure
her
And
did.
that's where I'll
Don't
be
write a
trying to
check
talk
your
about
ass
her
can't
offline.
cash.
and
But
hit
y'all have
that
a
like
good night.
button on the way out. Good night, guys.
Good
And
night.
good night.